What up, y'all? Today we are going to talk about two liars. One liar being John Stearns from Instagram. John __ Stearns. Jonstearns. Go look him up on Instagram. This is a liar. Another liar we're going to talk about today is Shawn Baker, MD. MD, wink wink. Dr. Baker has been disbarred, but Dr. Baker made a video responding to an Instagram post John Stearns made with a picture of his teeth, explaining that his teeth got this way from eating a fruitarian diet for not even that long. So Dr. Baker here, with all his doctorly wisdom, made a video responding to this post, and we're going to listen to it right now.
Okay, these are the teeth of a guy who goes by the name of apparently John Stearns. These are after going on a raw fruitarian diet for a period of time, and you can see his teeth are clearly not doing well.
So, right off the bat, you see Dr. Baker believes everything John is saying, and after looking at this photo, believes that these are the teeth of someone who ate fruit for a short amount of time. Yeah.
They're starting to rot out, and his belief is it was because he was eating fruit from the U.S. and that tropical fruit that didn't have as much citric acid was to blame here, and whether or not that actually is true or not.
So you see, he's questioning whether that's true or not, but he's not questioning whether these pictures are real and what this guy's saying is real.
I don't really know, but there's some belief, and I think some pretty decent evidence that...
it's pretty decent evidence. So, the doctor, this is a good example of a doctor, actually. Shawn Baker here is believing John's story because it works to his favor and it fits his agenda of pushing the keto carnivore all meat diet. Dr. Baker claims he only eats meat, which is bullshit. You can't live without carbs. So Shawn says he doesn't eat carbs, but he eats carbs. He binge eats carbs every once in a while. He probably eats them all day. He probably isn't even on the diet he says he's on, but y'all believe it, and y'all buy his products because you see him being buff. Shawn Baker is a bodybuilder. And he claims that, he got all his muscles simply by eating meat, but he got his muscles by using testosterone and steroids, without a doubt, as well as the carnivore diet doctor, or the carnivore doctor, as well as the liver king. All these guys are on steroids. Mark Sisson from the Primal Diet. These dudes are on steroids, people. And they're lying to you about it, to your face. They're laughing to the bank, and nothing is suffering but your health. Like, everyone thinks it's great. Oh, keto carnivore, great. But your health, and people are dying. You gotta watch a video of mine. It's titled, Vegan Gets Destroyed by Carnivore Influencer. And it's a video of a guy who's quitting the carnivore diet. And he's almost in tears because he's been badgered so much by the carnivore crowd, who's extremely aggressive. Extremely aggressive. And, this is like a good example. These two liars are a very good example of what I deal with on a daily basis. I have people come to my page, attack my appearance, attack attack what my kids look like, what my girlfriends look like, what I look like, the things I'm talking about, everything I do, they attack because I'm vegan. It's like a acceptable form of prejudice these days. It's completely okay to shit on vegans because F them, like they're vegans, like, oh. So you got guys like this egging everyone on who are on steroids, who are giving people the confidence to go out And talk about brainwashing, bro. Like, it blows my mind that the brainwashing is so thick these days that people think that eating like crap is healthy. And it's completely mind-blowing. This man's on steroids. Notice he looks a lot like Joe Rogan. Really puffy steroid meat face. Salt. Like, these dudes eat salt like crazy. They think it's great to eat salt. Salt makes you gain weight and retain weight. So you got this, like, you know, flushy, steroidy, fat face that steroid people get. And, you know, everyone these days thinks, oh, you can get this size being natty, you know, like, and it's complete BS. This dude's on loads of gear. For sure, without a doubt. So is John Stearns. He's another wannabe keto carnivore influencer. You read all this little stuff here. It's all about him leaving the vegan movement and like this projecting. Like, do you think Buddha thinks it's cool that you're eating millions of animals? Like, dude, like, do you think people that eat healthy are slaves to the matrix? Like, bro, gut biome, you think your gut biome is nice and clean because you have rotting animals in it? Like, you think you're some sort of like hippie guy because you eat the most subsidized food on the planet and you double down on it? Like, you need government to pay for that, bro. Like, Papa Biden pays for 3/4 of that meat you're eating. So it's these dudes are just too funny. These liars, straight up liars. So anyway, why I keep calling them liars is because of this picture, right? So this picture, John claims is his teeth. So I pulled the picture out, put it in Google search. You hit Google search, you get sugar teeth decay. So you're like, okay, look at all these articles saying that this is a human that did not brush their teeth and it's sugar decay. Then you dig deeper and you find the source of the photo, right? Because first of all, this is a professional close-up photo. This isn't like an iPhone photo some guy took of their teeth, right? So you find where the photo came from. Long-term opioid abuse on dental health. So you have a photo that's being used to lie to people in thousands of articles, and a photo that's not John Stearns' teeth. It's not a fruitarian's teeth. It's not a vegan's teeth. It's a crackhead's teeth. Crystal meth. So this is a good example because, like I was saying, I'm bombarded with dozens of aggressive meat eaters that just lie to me all day. And this is like a good example of how low these guys stoop to cherry pick and push their agenda. Like, it's crazy. And all these dudes are selling stuff and you're buying it. You know, like, it's crazy. So anyway, so who's Shawn Baker? Shawn Baker is an American former, because he's been disbarred, still calls himself a doctor though, orthopedic surgeon, anti-vegan activist, bodybuilder, carnivore diet advocate, cholesterol denialist, pseudoscience promoter, and internet troll. Baker claims that if people are afraid to eat red meat or avoid it in their diet, this is a sign of mental weakness, and such people have been programmed by a secret cult that wants to control them. Shawn Baker is on steroids, but he claims he's full natty, and he claims he gets all his muscles at his age. I mean, it's funny too, because look, his teeth are falling out, Mr. Carnivore diet fixed my teeth, and vegans have rotten teeth. You can see right there's a big gap in his tooth. So these dudes just seem like massive projectors to me. And, like I said, look, he looks like Rogan. Like, honestly, like, it's the same thing. And without a doubt, Rogan's admitted he's been on test for decades, and like people, since it's a cult of personality, and there's so much groupthink going on around Rogan and his show that people think that Rogan is the pillar of health and that muscles mean you're really healthy, when this is not true in the least bit. Athletes die all the time from eating like crap. Athletes who are buff, who are trying to, like, you know, do a triathlon, you know, these big buff guys that go out there, they have to eat a lot of meat and garbage to keep that body, keep that weight on. And, you know, it's not like they're healthier. They're eating more of the bad food. So, you know, this whole, oh, you know, don't eat well and don't exercise because people who eat well and die, you know, and exercise die all the time is complete bullshit, because these dudes aren't eating well. They're eating more shitty food, and they're, you know, they're like, you could see it, dude. Look at this guy's puffy salt face, and if you saw his hands, just like any of these other dudes, their hands, they look like hot dogs. They're like red and fat, because the high blood pressure from all the cholesterol in their veins from eating so much garbage, rotten animals, rotten dead animals. It's absolutely baffling, and it's going to be really interesting to see these guys drop like flies. Not that I want that, but it's going to be interesting to see them in all their lies on their deathbeds, if they're still going to say, fuck veganism, fuck being plant-based, vegetables are bad, fruit's bad, sugar's bad, like all this stuff that's absolute BS. You know, but they're making money off of it because, you know, these guys that get old, so they get on some test and they're, oh, I'm buff now, so that means I should go promote something and try and sell something because people want to look this big, you know. But they're all on steroids, people. Like, they're all on steroids. So yeah, John Stearns and Shawn Baker, absolute liars. Liars, liars, liars. Carnivore, keto, meat-eating liars, people. Do not take advice from YouTubers. Do not take advice from podcasters. Do your own research. Meta studies. Find meta studies. That's where a study is made on a bunch of studies. It's not just a guy who's buff saying, yeah, eat this way. It's looking at actual, like, historical facts and science around health. If you start doing that, you see it's all the complete opposite of this BS these podcasters and YouTubers are trying to sell to us. And people are dying. People are dying. People are miserable. Their health problems aren't going away. And these people are laughing to the bank. So that's it. I will talk to you guys later.